Hey everybody, my name is Tanner. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of mediocre quality review of not this model, but it is part of the story. I'm doing this review because I can't really find any other good reviews of this company online or on YouTube or whatever. So I'm just putting it out there, and I ordered stuff just to see what it was like, and we're gonna find out. So eBay, in its infinite algorithmic wisdom, has been pushing products by this company called Evemodels into my "Hey, you might want this" messages, which whatever, it's gonna do what it wants to, I guess. But one of the models that it had was this diesel locomotive that you see in front of you. If you hear noise in the background, I got a cat that's just hell-bent on causing ruckus while I'm trying to do this. But this is the original made by Lima out of Italy. It is a French BB-67000 or 67,000 of the SNCF, which is the French-owned state railway. And Evemodels, which is the company that we're concentrating on today, I guess, is cloning these. Now, these haven't been produced in a long time, and in fact, there's Lima sold their products under the Model Power company. I'm not sure if it was just an importing thing or what. It's kind of hard to find data on it. But Lima, I'm just going to call it Lima, sold their products through Model Power, and a few of the other products that Evemodel is selling are also Model Power clones. And I believe that Evemodel has the tooling to produce these. I don't know if they bought them from Lima or from Model Power. From Model Power would make sense because they have other... right now, I think the only other locomotives that they have are little 040 switchers. I think there's two varieties of diesel and one little steam locomotive. And they're the cheap little ones you can find like literally anywhere. I'm pretty sure everyone at some point has had, excuse me, a Model Power little 040 switcher of some sort. I know I have. They're not real high quality, but they're cheap and they just work. Penelope, no. Please. Alright. Anyways, the only large locomotive that Evemodels produces is of this BB-67000, and they don't call it that. They call it, I think, just large diesel or something like that. I'm not sure. I could have looked that up. I have very scanty notes here. But their model for it is $90 plus $18 shipping from China, which is, of course, where all this stuff is made. Listen, cat. Just because I'm talking doesn't mean you get to interrupt me. Okay. But yeah, $90 and $18 shipping. And I was looking at those and I was like, the other stuff that they have is clones. I wonder if this is one too. And it took some digging, but I found this one for sale for actually cheaper than that. So I got an original product for less. It is missing 3 out of its 4 buffers, but that can't be helped. I'll eventually hope to find replacement buffers, but for now, no luck. Anyways, it works great. It's a touch beat up, but that's not what we're reviewing today. What we're reviewing today is a bulk 3-pack of Penny. God damn it, cat. I'm sorry, you will have to excuse me. We got one little kitty that's just... Okay. It is titled 3 Pieces HO Scale 1 to 87 20-foot Box Car Wagon 20-foot Rail Carriage Model Freight Cars. Whew! Say that 3 times fast. What I bought was the one of each option. It was $40 plus $9.75 shipping from China. I don't know that if you buy more, they combine shipping, or if it gets less, I don't know. As far as I see, the same listing that I bought from, it was all the 3 pieces option. And you can buy them singly, of course. But they have 3 detailed options, which has livery and lettering on the sides. There's one all 3 option, which has all 3 different detailed options in one pack. 2 monocolored, which I believe is black and gray. And then 4 dual colored, where the roof and the body of the box cars are different colors. And that is a company on eBay. It is listed as Evemodel _FR, which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be France. I couldn't tell you. But they have a ton of different model stuff on there, and they're actually starting to roll out more rolling stock, as I can tell. They have like grain hoppers and box cars and cabooses. They also have different like wheel sets and couplers and all sorts of scenery. And if it's good, you know, it'd be a great deal. Frankly, three of these for $50 it's not bad for, you know, something that's kind of unusual. This is definitely my first French model, which is why I was interested in buying it. Yeah, let's open it up. I'm gonna do a little unboxing here. Good old bass fishing. But this is how it got sent directly from China. And it arrived via USPS as it came in, I believe, to New York, and then to where I am. So, you ready? How do you open? Oh, the sides. I'm going to be reviewing all this on Bachmann. I think it's Easy Track or whatever it's called, just because it's easy. So, oh, they're individually boxed. That is not what I ordered. Well, that's alright. I don't care. What I did order was the 3 different ones. They're supposed to be, I think, one with a red livery like this, and then 2 different grayish versions. But I don't mind. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I'll definitely say something about that in the eBay review. But it is kind of cool to see them individually packaged like this with actual, like, on the shelf or whatever type packaging. That's really cool. That's what the back looks like. It does have metal wheels, which is really cool. You don't really see that on cheap stuff, usually. At least not the older cheap stuff that you get from like Tyco and whatnot. It's kind of cool. It even has detail underneath where you'd normally be able to see it. Now, I'm pretty sure these couplers are compatible. Yeah, they should be. Now, I can't find these anywhere corresponding to Lima. I looked for a solid 10 minutes, and I couldn't locate anything that looked like these to do with Lima, which doesn't mean that it wasn't like that. It could be just Google failing to show me what I actually wanted to know. But yeah, get the box out of here. Let's crack one of these open and see what's going on. Oh, Penny, you brought a toy. Okay. All right. Sweetheart. All right, come on. Ready? There we go. Nice free-rolling wheel sets. I believe that is that what's called NEM coupling? I'm not 100% sure on European or whatever standard, but it looks like the couplers could be replaceable, which is very cool. Ooh, that's springy. I didn't know that was spring-loaded. That's cool. Yeah, neat. Well, I'm going to move the camera here a little bit. Well, they roll quite nicely. Looks like I have a bit of a tilt in my railroad. Well, I'm quite impressed by that, frankly. And it comes packaged with a piece of foam backing on it, which you can see back in there to prevent it from rattling around too much. Frankly, this is the highest quality, low quality product I've seen in a long time. Notwithstanding that they shipped the wrong kind of thing, frankly, I'm a little impressed. Open up the rest of these. This isn't like a paid thing by Evemodel either. This is just something that has been a bit of a rabbit hole for me for a little while. And shipping from China was actually pretty fast as well. I'm pretty impressed at how they've handled all that. I've had things take 3-4 months to ship from China, you know, and this is actually quite nice. Yeah, they're all rolling really quite well. The weird European couplers are even automatic, so that's cool. A little springy. Yeah, these are nice. Frankly, I'm impressed, and it's nice to see this out of a company that's relatively new, at least that I've ever heard of. I only started seeing Evemodel products maybe 4 or 5 months ago or so, and I believe that is it SMT Mainline? YouTuber out of Canada has done a review on one of their base sets that they produced of, I believe, American models. And I think that he was trying to find a model of the larger diesel here, the clone of this. I'm not sure what his plans are for that, but yeah, I'm super excited to try these out. I hope they couple up well to the locomotive that I have. I think that they will. Let's see if I can rearrange things here a little bit. Alright. I'm going to bring things down to eye level here, kind of. Let's see if I can do this without messing up the camera. There we go. I'm just using the Rail Power 1300 here. It's a classic for the DC. And it's going through switches very smoothly. It went on to the, I guess I'll call it the main line here with no issue. I'm impressed by that. So, let's see, is that a good place? Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Alright, let's give it the old college try here, huh? That's Penny. She's the one that's causing such a ruckus. All right. that, I will say, was highly successful. I'm going to free camera it here. Yeah, these are, I would say, tremendous, honestly. For the price paid for brand new models of something that would probably cost twice as much if they were actually, from maybe Europe. I would go ahead and recommend. Maybe you can see. I don't know if that's. It's already got a cat here. God damn it. I don't know if that's prototypical to anything. I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure that these are French box cars in origin, but they're compatible with obviously genuine Lima products. So I'd say it's a buy. Frankly, they seem like really good quality. They're very easily free rolling. The couplers are quality. I would say if you've been thinking about it, go for it. I think it's a good deal. And I might actually buy more and make myself a longer little train here. If the wife will let me get away with it. All right, that's my pretty okay review of Evemodels. Evemodel 3-piece HO scale 1:87 20-foot box car wagon 20-foot rail carriage model freight cars. And maybe next time they'll send me the livery that I asked for. I don't know. We'll find out. I might even link the listings for this and maybe the clone locomotive in the description if I can figure out how to do that. So, thanks and have a great rest of the day.